guys, I hope you're doing well. So today I have an unboxing for you. It's quite a momentous occasion because I've never done one of these before, apart from, actually yes I have, I've done an Aspinall bag one, but I've never done one of a pair of shoes or like a big designer purchase before. So I thought I would just do one now because I feel like it's part of a rite of passage when you buy something designer now and you're a YouTuber to do an unboxing video of it. And they're also some of my favourite videos to watch, so couldn't resist doing one for myself. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and whether you're new or returning, there's a little bell just underneath this video which means you'll get notified every time I upload so that you never miss a beat from me. I'm not really one to kind of overly treat myself. Every now and then I go through little stages where I'll buy myself something nice, but I never really spend like a lot of money on myself, and I've very much got into the mind frame at the moment that I want to kind of focus on things like slow fashion and investing in things that will last me a really long time, and not just buy into things that will last me 5 minutes or that I'll replace because they're a trend. Like, I want things in my wardrobe and my life that are maybe a little bit more expensive but higher quality and longer lasting, because if you have watched my previous videos, or if you haven't, I have quite a classic, minimal, simple style, but then I invest into the odd little trend here and there. So a lot of what I own is stuff that I wear like year upon year upon year and never really goes out of style. So yeah, gonna go ahead and show you what I picked up. So this was kind of a half birthday present from my parents and half me just treating myself, because I was actually really cheeky this year, and when I was asked what I wanted from my parents, I sat on the Gucci website and was like, oh, it'd be really nice if you want me some shoes. Didn't think that they would ever even think about it, but they actually did, and they really kindly sent me the money to go and get whatever shoes it was that I wanted. However, I ended up choosing shoes that were a lot more expensive than originally I'd planned, so I ended up putting some money towards them myself, and I just very much had like a, do you know what, sometimes it's just good in life to treat yourself mentality, so that's exactly what I did. So the shoes I was originally going to get were the Jordan embroidered loafers, which are probably one of the most blogger classic shoes you've ever seen. They are the classic Gucci loafers with the embroidered bees and stars all over them, and I really wanted the black pair because they're just gorgeous, they're so nice. And when I headed into the Gucci Knightsbridge store the other day, I actually originally had planned to buy them. I kind of, with discussions with friends and stuff, realised that the shoes that I ended up getting are much more my style and something I would wear a lot more of. So I ended up changing my mind, had a wild goose chase around London, because originally the size 36, which is what I needed, there was only one in Paris and Milan, and I was like, okay great, I'm not booking a holiday just to go get a pair of shoes, and it would have taken 2 weeks to ship them over. So luckily we managed to find one on Bond Street, which is the other side of London, where I was heading anyway, so I went across to there. I have the shoes here, which I've been dying to show you. If you have seen my Instagram account, I've been kind of teasing this on my stories for a couple of days now, and a lot of you thought I'd got a bag because the box is really big. I've had so many different suggestions of what this could be, but it is a pair of shoes and I'm very excited to share them with you. So the one thing I actually do love about Gucci over every other store is the fact their boxes are such high quality, which I know sounds really stupid for me to be praising a box when I've just bought a really expensive pair of shoes, but the boxes are just really nice and minimal, and they're the kind of thing that you can just keep your shoes in for a really long time and it's high quality. Or if you decide to like keep your shoes on display, which I'm thinking about doing because I do have mine in my bedroom kind of on show just so that I can see them when I want to wear them. It's also nice to have this as like a little box for something else, so you could maybe use it to keep like bits and pieces in, like photos or whatever. So I'm actually planning on either using this for the shoes or perfumes or something. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you the shoes and give these a little unboxing. Also, ignore my voice right now because I'm currently losing it and I've got a cold, so I sound a bit gross, but we're going to bear with it because this is an unboxing and I can't wait any longer to do it. So when you get the box, it is all wrapped up really nicely. There's a lot of tissue paper going on. The shoes are actually wrapped really beautifully, and they do come in plastic, but I've just put them into the dust bags to make it a bit easier. So this is what it looks like when you open. So there is 2 shoes in their little individual dust bags. And the one thing I really like about Gucci actually, and I think other designer stores do this too, but I'm not 100% sure, is they give you the dust bags per shoe so that you don't have to put the shoes into the same one and end up getting scuffed or whatever, because often if you put 2 shoes into one dust bag, they like rub against each other, they scuff, it just wrecks the shoes, so it's nice that you can keep them separate. And also these are really nice like satin, they've got the little embroidered logo on the front, very bougie, just how we like it. I actually have the shoes in their separate bags, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the ones I got because I really love them. So let's get into showing you the shoe that I got because I am obsessed with these. Everyone that has seen them has said they are probably the most me shoes that I could have bought, and I really love them. So this is what I got. So, oh it's stuck. So this is the shoe that I got. So they are just a really gorgeous mid-heel leather ankle boot. Absolutely love these to death. They are the nicest shoes I could possibly have bought. Again, as I said, I did try and get the embroidered loafers, so I went with the same style on the boot because I just think, for me personally, I wear boots a lot more than I wear loafers, so it was just kind of a natural choice to have gone for the boot. I don't know why I didn't think of it originally. And this style is one that I've been looking at for a while. I was going to get just the plain black version, but obviously with the embroidery, I just absolutely love it. So the embroidery actually does come in a few different shoes. So you can get the boot that I've got. There is also some mules, there's loafers, there's black and white, loads of different variations. And I'm actually thinking about getting the white mules for next year for summer because I think they're just a really great shoe to wear on holiday and in the heat, and they're just really classic and gorgeous. But this is the one that I chose for now. So the heel is actually 7 centimeters, which is the perfect everyday height for me. I find if it's too high, I won't wear them that often, but it just gives you like that little bit of height, so they're not a completely flat boot, but you've got a little bit of something. And also a mid heel sometimes just elongates your legs so much more. So the embroidery, as you can see, is like a nice antique gold, which is perfectly matching with the Gucci logo. So the bee and the stars are just a perfect little antique embroidery. Not too in your face, which sometimes with embroidered shoes, the embroidery can be quite like overpowering, but I think this is quite a nice like subtle just complementary embroidery. Also got the gorgeous little strap over the front. It's quite a nice like loafer style, which I don't really like on classic loafers, but on these boots I absolutely love it. I think it's quite a classic signature to Gucci, and to be honest, it's just a dream. I love it so much. I actually did want the heel version with this as well, but obviously got the boots for now. And this is quite a classic like signature style to Gucci. They have a lot of shoes with the same thing, and it's just really classic. From above it looks really nice. I don't know what it is about it, I just absolutely love it. I love the little like fringy detailing, and I also love the fact it's got the little buckle here as well. So obviously you don't want to be throwing the fact that you're wearing Gucci in people's faces because no one likes that kind of thing, but it's just like a nice subtle little detail there, and I'm just so in love with them. I love them so much. And also on the underneath of the shoe they have the antique gold little Gucci there as well, and they're just such high quality shoes. I honestly think the world of them. I'm so obsessed. And apparently with Gucci, that I've heard from other people, the leather just wears really well. So when you've had them for a little while, they don't get like a really gross like almost folded down style. They just get that really nice like vintagey look. It's perfect because I feel like these are the kind of shoes that in 10-15 years time, if I ever did decide to sell them, I could sell them as vintage Gucci and I'd probably make near enough my money back, which is always a bonus if you are thinking long term, but obviously I'm not planning on ever selling them, just if I ever did. Price wise, these are £875, which is a really reasonable price for the shoe, bearing in mind the quality of it. Like, they're honestly such good quality shoes. They're made with real high quality leather. It's obviously because they're Gucci as well, you're paying for the name, but they're, I think, a good price. Like, I don't think I'd necessarily have paid any more for them, but I think comparing the fact that the loafers are like £600, it's a really reasonable kind of distance price wise. And if you are looking to get them, you can probably find them on like Net-a-Porter and stuff in different discounts at different times of the year. So worth keeping tabs on there, because I know that Net-a-Porter recently had 15% off, which means you'd obviously get quite a hefty discount if you're spending £800. So yeah, worth keeping tabs on that and having a little look. Size wise, I actually got a 37. So usually I'm a 38, which is a UK 5, but with Gucci, the shoes, depending on what you get, you kind of have to be mindful of the fact that you need to try it on, because for me, I'm a 36 in the loafers, I'm a 37 in this boot, but then I'm actually a 38, so I feel like it's best to just try it on. And obviously if you're spending a lot of money on shoes, you should try them on anyway, but the 37 for me was the best fit because obviously the leather gives a little bit over time, and I just think it's going to be super comfortable for the rest of my life. It might be a bit uncomfortable for the first wear, as all leather is, but after that I think they're just going to be mega comfortable. And I love how much patience the staff have in the store as well, because I was so indecisive about sizes and I was trying on every size under the sun. I was walking backwards and forwards in the store and they were so patient, and I'm really grateful for that, because sometimes you feel almost like rushed into making decisions, and they're so chilled. They don't force you, they don't try and like pressure you into anything, and it's just really nice experience in store. And also, yeah, I just love them. I'm obsessed. Let me show you the two together and then I'll show you what they look like on as well in a moment. So this is the two of them together, so you can see what they look like from the front. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Look at them, they're just so nice. And the one thing I do love about these as well is the fact that when I tried them on in the shop, I was actually wearing a leopard print dress, and I was like, oh, do you know what, they're probably going to be quite clashy and I might need to just wear them with plain things. But these actually look really nice with leopard print, and they're the perfect ankle height that elongates the leg, and they just go with so many outfit variations. Like, I feel like I could wear these with jeans, with skirts, with dresses, like pretty much any variation of my wardrobe, and they'll go. And that's another great thing about the fact that my wardrobe is quite classic, because it means that when I do get things like this that are maybe a bit more of a statement, I've got all these high quality crazy pieces that I can put these with that look great. So like I could literally just wear these with like an all black outfit. I could wear like a really nice chunky roll neck with a nice skirt with them. I could wear a dress with them. Like they just go with everything. And they're smart enough to kind of wear dressed up or down, which again is a really great thing because it means that I can wear them in so many different variations. Like if I'm spending this much on a shoe, I kind of want to know that I'm going to wear it a lot. Not every day, because obviously I want to keep them really nice, but it means I can wear them a lot, because otherwise they'd just be sitting on my shelf and they'd never really get worn, which is a shame, because obviously you want to make sure that you're wearing shoes enough to justify having them. So that is basically the shoes that I picked up, and that is my unboxing. I'm not very good at these, so I apologise, but I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and leave any unboxings you might have done down below, because I love checking them out and I want to see what you've done. But I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.